The Sunken Cathedral by Claude Debussy is you start out on a boat in the middle of the sea. It's morning and the water is transparent, and off in the distance you can hear bells ringing. And as the bells aren't coming from anywhere in particular, but as the morning wears off, the columns of this cathedral rise out of the water, and you start hearing organs, and you start hearing the priests singing. And then as the day wears on even further, you can hear all of these things slowly sinking back into the water until you can hear the organ underwater. And eventually, all you're left with as the piece ends is the bells ringing in the distance as the cathedral sinks back into the ocean.
So piano music, especially from the Romantic period or impressionistic music like this, can be particularly difficult to play on the guitar, which is why you don't often hear it as a solo arrangement. Lining up the attack of each note, being the synchronicity of the lines is very difficult in guitar ensembles, as opposed to, say, a string quartet where they are all bowed instruments. Another problem is the sustain of the notes. In a piece like this, there are many very large chords which Debussy wrote for the piece, for the piano, which can have very long sustain, but the guitar, not so much. So keeping that sense of sustain throughout the piece, which is absolutely necessary, can be quite a challenge.
So we spoke about the arrangement. Chad had previously made an arrangement of a quartet version of the piece. Why did it turn out to be a trio? Part of the reason was I'd kind of had enough of guitar trios over the years, or quartets, guitar quartets over the years in guitar ensemble. And it probably was also due to the fact that it was 3 in the morning and I was thinking, who are 2 other people I can get at this time of night who will actually be willing to do this and will be as enthusiastic as I am at this time of night. And it wasn't even a question, it was Chad and it was Jeremy. It's been a long road, interesting. There were moments where we thought maybe it just wasn't meant to happen. Maybe certain things Debussy wrote aren't meant to be played on guitar. And I probably could have learned it on piano if I struggled and practiced, but there's probably a million people who would play it better than me. And so I figured, why don't we do something original? Something that no one's done before, and something that we can actually call our own.